favorite trucking. It is April 27, 2019. It is 2:23 in the morning. I'm on my way home back to Missouri. I just did a drop and hook at the Walmart Distribution Center in Clarksville, Arkansas. It's I-40, exit 55. So anyway, this video that I'm making, I'm going to be talking on a subject that I've actually seen some other YouTubers talk about, and I've also been asked this question in person before. Is trucking worth it? Everybody's different. Everybody's got different opinions on it. Trucking for me isn't necessarily for you. It's just like anything else. So as far as my input goes, and on my behalf, is trucking worth it? As long as you're a single guy, in my personal opinion, and you don't have any kids, it is very well worth it. I would say so. It's a hard lifestyle, don't get me wrong. I don't want you to think I'm trying to paint you a pretty picture, because it's not a pretty picture out here. It's really not. But the experience that you're going to gain, the things that you'll get to see and experience and get paid to do it, there's just not a lot of career choices out there in this world that allow you to do that. It's going to pay you. Military, yeah, military is one of them. I would say the military is, as far as the traveling aspect goes, is just a step up from driving a truck, because the military, you can go across seas in other countries and see all their sites. Here you can just pretty much 48 states, Canada, Mexico. But by far, our military has got a lot harder job than the truck drivers do, by far. I don't want y'all to think that I'm trying to compare military and truck driving, and thinking that I'm trying to say they're equal, because they're not. And God bless you guys that's in that uniform if you're watch this video. But anyway, back to the subject. What motivates me to do this job? You may be motivated by something different to do this job. I grew up loving trucks. My dad tells this story all the time of when I was just a baby or whatever. He's going on vacation and everybody else would be asleep in the car except me. I'd be up screaming in trucks. I remember growing up, I loved 18-wheelers. I just loved how they looked and how they operated and the size of them. You got to be something special to drive one of them things. And in today's world, you don't have to be special at all. You just pretty much have to more or less sign up with a corporate company, and they'll put you right through. That's why there's a lot of accidents out on the road. But I'm a young guy myself, fairly young, late 20s, almost 27, and I've only been driving about 3 years on the road. So to some people, I'm still kind of new, and if you was to put my statistics up against some of these guys that's been out here 20 years, yeah, I still have a lot to learn. But backed into yet. And they asked me to back their truck and trailer for them. So, you know, it happens. It's out there. People like that's out there. You can't really go by experience as far as years. It's common sense. You know, when you're in this industry, it's just common sense. It's only as hard as you make it. And that was really the first piece of advice that I ever received when I started this journey as a truck driver. And I was going through truck driving school through the Southern Missouri Truck Driving School of Baldwin, Missouri. Giving y'all a shout out. One of the guys, whose name I'm not going to say, but that's what he explained to us was, this is only as hard as you make it. And so I find myself in these stressful situations, as you know, whether I'm at a receiver or a shipper, and there's not a lot of room, and you're being new and green still, and you got to learn to control your mind and simmer it down. That was the first piece of advice I got. It's one of the best ones, I have to say, as far as truck driving goes. One of the best pieces of advice. But like I said, this lifestyle is hard. You know, one day you're driving during sunlight hours, and the next you're driving at night. And I've got 5.5 hours left on my clock right now, but if it wasn't for me making this video, I'd probably be falling asleep, even with me having the radio up, because it's your body doesn't, if your body goes through cycles, and for me, if I'm starting out at home and I've been up all day and I got to drive at night, I can't sleep during the day while I'm at home because I just slept during the night. So now I'm up all day, he's trying to drive all night, and that's what kills me. Another example, kind of life out here on the road. I had just a few days ago, I was in Oklahoma, and I just did a 10-hour break. I had to drive 2 hours, a little over 2 hours, to pick a load up. And then I drove another 2 hours from there to deliver it. Once I got there, I got laid over. I was only up and operating total 6.5 hours. That's including my on-duty time. I had to turn around and go right back into the sleeper and sat there another 14 hours before I could get that load off my trailer. That's the problem with this industry is you're going to go through them cycles. You're going to go through those periods like that, and that's what puts a strain on your body, and that's what makes you. You would just have to experience it, honestly. Your body gets so drained and worn out from being like that. The problem is these E-logs, they don't help. I didn't get to drive trucks back in the day, but from everything that I heard, it was a lot better back then compared to being now. Because just like that instance, you know, if you do that constantly, you're getting over-rested. When you're over-rested, then you can't operate at 100%. And any driver out there would agree with what I just said right there. Is truck driving worth it? It depends on your goals. Depends on what you want to do. guys in these truck stops and at these shippers and receivers, professionalism has died. Almost. And there's still some old school guys out there, and even some of us new ones. You know, just because we've only been driving the truck just a couple of years don't mean we don't know what courtesy and professionalism is. It's still around, but it ain't like it used to be. Like I said, I've only gotten that from the stories that I've heard from other guys. You're going to face a lot of health issues. You pretty much walk to any truck stop, and you know, some of your drivers are fit, some of your drivers like me are chunky, and then you just got the guys that can sit all the way back in their seat and their stomach touch the steering wheel. You got guys like that, and it's a scary thing because truck driving takes a toll on your body. You're bored, you know, you've got food laying around, you want to eat it because it's giving you something to do. It's another reason why I'm making this video, so I'm not eating and trying to stay awake. It's different for everybody. It's all I can say. You know, like I said earlier, what it does for me, it won't do for you. I get paid to travel. I pretty much get paid to go on vacation every week. I've just got to stop in different places and drop some stuff off and go to sleep. It's I would say it definitely would be a bad industry to get into if you were retiring from something else. That's just my personal belief. Everybody that's a United States citizen is entitled to their own opinion. Don't knock mine, I won't knock yours. And if you grow up loving trucks and you've been around them, then yeah, this is the industry to get in. You know how everything works. The problem, once you sit in the pilot seat after so long, and you get to doing this and you get good at it, the problem you're going to run into a lot of times is it starts running through your veins, gets in your blood, and not everybody's like this. I'm like this. You know, I tried to walk away from being over the road once. I've told this story a couple of times. I tried. I drove local for about a month. I ended up getting hurt. I was out for 6 weeks. And I'm right back in it. It's hard to leave it once you've done it for a while. You know, and it's funny how it works on your mind, because second best piece of advice that I got was, if you're going to be a truck driver and you're going to make a relationship last, make sure you're driving a truck first and let them come into your life knowing that you drive a truck. And if they choose to stick around, then see where it goes. It ain't always going to work, but you can see where it goes, and you'll be a lot better off than being in a relationship and then trying to drive trucks through it. It just causes a lot of problems. But I did lose a wife, 2 step-kids. At the time, it sucked. I'm not gonna lie, it sucked. Truck driving took that away. Well, I ain't even gonna say truck driving took it away. She took herself away. Just put it like that. But I was driving a truck